Design. Floor
Hey
is yours.
guys, thank you very much. And before we start, I just want to say, if you've ever bought an M2 from us and supported the company in any way, thank you from the bottom of my heart. You know, we work our butts off to get these castings out and everything, and it doesn't go unnoticed. So thank you very much. You know, just thank you if you ever bought an M2 out there. Okay? Thank you. I appreciate that. Are we good to go with the images? Yeah. We're almost ready. Hey, unlike the Maisto team, my stuff works. Oh! Come on. My wife's looking at me. Sorry. I hope you got that on video. All right, guys, we're going to start. Do we have anybody after me? On this? Because how fast do I need to go? I don't want to cut in anybody's time. Okay, so let's get this thing on the road. We'll take some questions after, and I'll have some stuff. I'll have some stickers and everything over here, and we'll also do the 3 o'clock. Oh, before we start, I brought, let's see, my senior designer, Robert. Want to stand up, say hi? He's my senior graphic designer. And then also my boss, my wife, Andrea, right here. So let's get this show on the road, and let's go to the first slide, please. All right, we'll go to the next one. All right, so this was actually one that Robert did. We're going to be doing, we've never done a Halloween theme design. So this is part of our Halloween car set. So obviously it'd be coming around Halloween, maybe September or something like that. So this one Robert did, and it'd be part of a 6-car set. Get your pictures in now because we're going. All right, let's go to the next one. All right, so we got, anybody recognize this paint scheme out there?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, wasn't that the 76 Buick pace car?
Yeah, or the, what does it say, the Free Spirit. Yeah, so I've been wanting to do this for a while. I knew we were going to do the Grand National, so I was like, this is a natural thing. I don't know why nobody's done this before. So I put it on there, and I think it works really well. So this is going to be part of a 4th of July theme coming out with another, I believe, 6 cars as well. We'll go to the next one, please. And anybody collect our new auto figures and stuff? We're having a lot of fun with those. Those have taken off a lot quicker than we had imagined. We didn't think we'd be working on, I think, Robert, we're working on what, 18 and 19 release right now. It's not even a year. So this one's a cool apocalyptic theme. There's some little Easter eggs in there and stuff and everything. So this is one of my new designers, Vincent, did this one. This one's really cool. We'll go to the next slide, please. And then Vincent did this one too. It's the Ford Falcon, what is it? The Falcon Club Wagon. This is the passenger version. So it has the extra chrome down the sides, and it has like the 2 rows of seats in it. This one's lowered with a custom paint job. And we'll go over to the next one. Thank you. Vincent did this one as well. This is the Dodge A100, and this is a Fanta Halloween set coming out. Probably around more of September to get in there before stores, before Halloween. And this is a real fun set. We'll go to the next, please. Robert did this one as well. This is a Coca-Cola Gasser one. Coca-Cola gives us a bunch of different graphics worldwide. They have they've been over 100 years, so they have so much to pull from. So this is one of the designs that Robert did. We'll go to the next. Oh yeah, so we got the Real Thing van. This is a real cool 70s van. I think I did this one. This one, it's a lowered Chevy van, like 71? Yeah, so it's got the the Western wheels, the wide Western wheels that was popular in the 70s, and the side pipes and everything, and even the spare tire cover. So it's a real cool, fun, kind of hippie-ish, kind of 70s design with Coca-Cola. We'll go to the next, please. Oh, this is a cool one too. I think Vincent did this design. This is the VW, and it's got kind of a cool little Asian-inspired graphic on there. And the colors just work really well on that with the turquoise and the pinks and the blues. And well, let's go to the next one, please. This one came out really cool for the minifigs. Did this. Rolando did this one, I believe. Yeah. This one's a real cool tattoo shop. So I don't know if you could tell from there, the guy's got his blue tattoo gloves from tattooing and everything. You can't see on the pictures, but we always got to push the factory to do more and more. So the two of them actually have tattoos, and they're looking pretty good for 64 scale. So we know other people are doing figures and everything. So we're doing our own spin, having fun with them. And a lot of things that I see, a lot of people make figures. They're really cool, but a lot of them are always the same height. And not in real life, not everybody's the same height and stuff. So we're doing a lot of different heights and stuff. And I like doing different things and having fun and, make it unique to M2. So this one's really cool. Like I said, when this one comes out, check out the tattoos on the people because they come out pretty good. So let's go to the next slide, please. All right, OBS, shark mouth. Anybody like the shark mouth in here? I know, I kind of dig it myself. So we did the OBS version. And this one's coming out, I can't remember. It's coming out at some point this year. We got so much stuff coming out. I used to be able to remember everything we did. I simply can't anymore. We'll go to the next slide, please. Any Dodge truck fans? Do you know what truck this is? It's very cool, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, this one's really cool. A lot of graphics. It was kind of a special edition thing. It's a four-wheel drive power wagon, and it's just cool, man. It just screams 70s, So my guy Tony did this one. It is off of a real-life truck. I forgot what the numbers were and stuff, but it's just cool. Let's go to the next slide, please. Oh, that was the same slide, huh? Okay, we'll go to the next one, please. All right. Hey, Robert did this one too. This is kind of a cool 80s kind of pro street one. This is a Willys coupe. Do you guys say Willys or Willis? I know, I think technically it's supposed to be Willis, but I can't bring myself to say it. It just sounds weird. That's the only Willis I say. What you talking about, Willis, right? And it's so weird because when you hear somebody trying to be proper and say Willis, oh, okay, Willys. But anyway. So this one's a lowered, kind of a street rod, kind of a pro street, 80s, early 90s design and stuff. Really cool. Go to the next one, please. This one my guy Tony did. The 59 Cadillac with a lot of stripes. We're going to wait to see how this one comes out. I'm a little bit curious myself, so we shall see how it turns out. We'll go to the next slide, please. Tony did this one as well. I actually have stickers of this one. This is a design that Tony did. Real cool kind of retro Americana thing and stuff. So this one will be coming out soon. Well, the next slide, please. This is part of upcoming auto wheel or minifigs. Unfortunately, I couldn't get Bigfoot done. For the minifigs, I want to do Bigfoot in that classic pose, in the video when he's walking away. Come on. We could do a Yeti version, come on. It just makes itself. So eventually we'll come out with Bigfoot and Yeti and stuff, and you'll see some other things I got cooking a little later. But this one's real cool that Tony did. It's like Bigfoot, I want him to be so real, don't you? I want them to find something, find the Loch Ness Monster, please, by now. Do something. But this one's really fun. It's gonna be real cool when it comes out. Next slide, please. This is a real cool one. This one's actually a 24 scale, I believe. My guy Rolando did this one, and it's a 70 T8 Challenger, kind of a barn find with some rust, and it's got a different door and a different fender and stuff. So it's real cool. The patina look. Do you guys like the patina look, the rust and stuff? It's just something kind of different. Go to the next, please. You recognize this one? This one is so obscure. When I was working on the Dodge trucks, I found this Gene machine, and I'm like, This is the craziest thing, man. It's like blue jeans, and it's got the orange stitching on the side. And I'm like, okay, we got to do this, and we got to come out with black jeans, white jeans, stonewashed jeans, all the different jean colors. So this is the actual jean machine that's coming out, and then we'll just have some fun with it. We'll put it on a 4x4. We'll slam it, put a Hellcat engine in it, big tires. We'll have some fun with this. But it's so obscure. I don't think I've ever seen one in the wild. I mean. I think last year, my wife and I were going to dinner, I think on a Friday night or Saturday night, and I see coming up Beach Boulevard, and I'm freaking out. I've never seen one on the street driving. And, I was born in '71, so I should have seen these things. It was coming up the Beach Boulevard on the other side of us, and it was the Dodge Little Red Wagon driving on the street, a beautiful restored one. I've seen them at car shows, but I've never actually seen one drive. And I was flipping out. I was like, in Southern California, the weather is so good, the cars don't rust so bad. But you never see old Dodge trucks. Even, I have a couple buddies that play around with them, but it's very rare. You see Chevys all day long, and Fords even. But to see an old Dodge truck, I mean, it blew my mind. So we'll go to the next slide, please. All right, this is a kind of a close-up of that, the minifig one. So this is Rolando's, the tattoo-inspired one. So that's a really cool one. And so it should be coming out in the next couple months. It's finished. It's shot. It should be on its way. Next slide, please. This is an old school one. It's part of a hauler set. My guy Howard did this one. This is kind of an old school. It's got the Grim Reaper on it. It's just kind of something a little different than what we normally do. I believe it's towing a square body truck on a trailer. And it just says, if you can't see, it's a Grim Reaper pointing, "You're next." And I'm not pointing to anybody in the crowd, okay? So don't get scared. No, definitely not you. And so we'll go to the next slide, please. All right, this is an Army Jeep. This was with Howard's as well. It's just kind of a different camouflage version and stuff with the green and the browns and the tans and everything. I forgot what part of the set this one's in. Let's go to the next slide, please. This is Howard's again. This one's really cool. This one's a flame, and we're working on kind of a paint fade. We're going from the dark to light to dark again. So I believe this one's in the Autolift set. So they'll have two square body trucks, and this is one of the trucks. And he did a bang up job on the flames and kind of the other designs and stuff on it. So it's going to be really cool. Next slide, please. All right, some more minifigs coming. So this one's going to be a mechanic. He's like bent over, like going into under the hood, trying to fix some stuff. So this is a new figure we're working on, coming out very soon. We'll go to the next, please. And this one's kind of cool, kind of fits with our old school cars, kind of, a Don Draper type of dude, kind of old school, kind of with the classy 50s cars and stuff that we do, the old Dodges and Chryslers and stuff like that, DeSotos and 57s, or just the Spy Guy or whatever. But we try to do some different things out there that's not being covered by everybody else doing figures. Go to the next slide, please. So he's got to have a counterpart, right? So we got kind of the old school lady with her purse and stuff, and goes with the guy perfectly, kind of a night on the town and driving their big 59 Cadillac. We'll go to the next slide, please. So we got like a car hop figure, roller skates, the waitress at the local, what did they say on Smokey and the Bandit? What is it? Choke and puke, yeah, something like that, or American Graffiti type of thing, a Mel's Diner and stuff. So it'll be a lot of fun. Next slide, please. So we got to have a guy working with his jack, lifting up the car, changing tires or whatever. So, just try to do some other things. We got a next slide, please. And this one's kind of a 2-4. It's kind of showing the scale. So we got kind of an old school. This guy's got like a classic like Letterman's jacket, whether it's high school or college. But he's standing next to like a big tire machine. So I want to be able to put like a tire, all our tires in there and stuff, and to sit there like you're either going to dismount or mount tires on the rims and stuff. So it'd be kind of a fun piece in the minifigs. We'll go to the next slide, please. All right, told you we like to have some fun. And he's not that tall. He's going to be quite a bit smaller than the regular figures and stuff. But come on, we got to do aliens, right? Whether he's gray or green or tan. I mean, come on. Why hasn't anybody done that? So that's why I want to do like a Bigfoot. What's that? He left him on the ship. So come on, a little green alien guy, So we'll go to the next slide, please. Anybody like mini trucks, like little S10s? One guy. So we're going to do some, I think, what is this, the second gen S10? Because the first one was the square body one, the real square one. And so this is like the second, like 95 through, I think that's 2005. So we're going to be doing a couple things on these guys. We're not going to start off with any stock stuff. They're just going to be slammed mini trucks, and we're going to do some drag racing stuff. But you can also tell I got the different front ends. This one's got the I think it's called the Phaeton grill, so you can't see the headlights on it. It's lowered. It's got the shell. And then there's also the GMC version for the S15 and Sierra, I think it's called. So we're going to have some fun with some mini trucks. We'll go to the next slide, please. Anybody recognize this car? Huh? 64 Impala SS convertible. So we've been working on this for a while. I want to make sure it comes out just right. This is 1/64 scale. That's why I'm always blown away how good this stuff looks and stuff. So this is 1/64 scale, stock, lowered, a little bit of everything. Just to have fun with this, we really haven't touched that part of the early to mid 60s stuff, and I love the GM styling back then. We'll go to the next slide, please. So this is a little bit more. So you guys recognize the top? Well, I can't see the back window, so it's like a gangster top of the lowriders. They have that really small back window and stuff, and I always dig at the lowrider shows when they put their cars in. They have like everything open. They have if it's a convertible, the top's like halfway up and stuff, and they got everything open so you can see all the gorgeous details. The underneath of the car with the mirrors and stuff. I mean, it's just so bitchin' looking to see that stuff. I mean, it's not even a car anymore. It's like artwork at those shows. So this one will be coming out at some point this year. We'll go to the next slide, please. Ford Ranger mini truck fans? Anybody? So, got one guy. Hey, Brian. What's up, Brian? So I don't know if you recognize the rims. They're the Cobra SVT rims and stuff. This one's lowered. Again, we're probably just going to come out with lowered ones. We're going to make like drag racing version, mini truck version. We'll have the stock engine. We'll throw a Coyote in it. And what's the Australian one? The Barra, the straight six, the one that makes insane power and stuff. So I have that tooled up, ready for this little sucker to go. Let's go to the next one, please. 56 Chevy. We're finally gonna, after all these years, we're gonna finish the bookends up. We got the 55 Chevy, the 57. So this will be the 56. So we have 54, 55, 56, 57, and 58 Chevys consecutively. This one's been, my mom and dad had one of these growing when they were dating. My dad had a hot rod. He had a 30 Ford Coupe hot rod that he was always breaking because he was always street racing the muscle cars and stuff back in the late 60s. So he had this stock car when he broke his Ford Coupe, and so they would go out on dates on this and stuff and everything. And so 56 Chevys always had a soft spot in my. Oh, we went to the next slide. No worries. You guys like a mini truck with speakers and stuff? So This one will be slammed and stuff, so it's got the speakers and everything. So we'll do some crazy paints and stuff. You know, all that mini truck stuff is coming back like crazy the last couple years. The mini truck scene is going nuts. So we're going to be doing some more mini trucks. So we'll go to the next slide, please. So I was telling you, I was doing some drag race versions. So this one will be a little more slammed, some big tires, but this is a test shot. I'm playing around with the roll cage. I wanted to go from the bed, go into the back window, and then go through and go around into the dash. So and then take into consideration, this is 64 scale still. And then it's got like the back aluminum cover with the rear wing to try to get some traction in the rear end. And it's got an old school V8 with a blower and stuff. So how are we doing on time? So this one's going to be a lot of fun. We'll go to the next slide, please. The Cobras and Shelbys are coming out. So we got the 65 through 1967 Ford, not Ford, but the Shelby Cobra 427 Roadsters. We got a bunch of different stuff for these things. The other one, we only have, I think, about 2 rims for it. You don't really do too much on the 1966 Ford GT MK2. So that one's going to be a lot of, both of these are going to be a lot of fun. We tooled up new fatter tires for these guys and stuff to fit these and everything. So it's going to be, you know, I don't know if you guys can see up there. There's also, you know, they came on the the small block ones, but I had to put on the Le Mans roof on it for a nice, cool custom. We'll go to the next slide. Just a rear view, or rear side 3/4 view of them and stuff. I think we got one more, maybe. We go to the next slide, please. Yes, got to cut it? Oh, okay. So, shark mouth. We're going to do a Halloween shark mouth for a hobby exclusive. This is one I've been wanting to do for a couple years. This is the monster shark mouth. So you can kind of see his mouth is a little more crazy, more shark teeth, more just nuts. You can see his eyes, a little more sinister looking with little red eyes and stuff, and just a little more creepy, a little more, just for Halloween kind of thing. So this would be a hobby exclusive and stuff. And, just kind of a monster shark mouth. You can see on the door, I put a private first class Hyde to play off of the Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde being the monster version. So you can see on that part. So this is the Halloween shark mouth exclusive for hobby only, coming out probably around September-ish, right before October for the Halloween special. I think that might be it. So from the bottom of my heart, all the crew at M2, thank you very much for the support. And is there anybody next? Okay, is it the Matchbox guys? You want me to wrap it up? Okay, we're going to wrap it up. I'm going to be over to the side. I might move to the back in case somebody's next. But if you have any questions or comments or anything, please email them. Oh, no, just kidding. You come by and talk to me over here. I'll have some stickers. I'll be doing the 3 o'clock signing in a little bit. And I have some stickers. And again, thank you very much for your time and support of M2.